checking in with a guy I haven't seen in quite some time. Mike Maresca was doing a whole bunch of stuff this past season. It was a 4-win season for him, by the way, in 2022. But all of a sudden, at least for those of us in the central New York region, we didn't see him quite so much. So we'll find out why, find out what he's got planned for 2023, and catch up on general stuff with 27-year-old Mike Maresca. He joins us. The picture you're looking at, by the way, was from Utica, Rome back in 2017. Mike, how have we been?
Oh, I've been good. I really can't complain. Life's been good. Work steady, and had a good holiday and everything. So,
yeah, I saw some of the pictures. We had a nice family Christmas, is what it looked like. So, why did we stop seeing you so much all of a sudden?
Yeah, I kind of, was between life and other stuff. I just kind of got busy there, and I wasn't traveling as much. I still raced them about every weekend, just at my local track, Mohawk Speedway. And I thought we had a pretty good season there. We got on a little stretch where we won a couple in a row and had a lot of good finishes, and had a lot of fun racing with Chris Raby and Jordan McCready and those guys. And yeah, just kind of did that for a while. And at the end of the year, went and hit some other races. I spent a lot of time fishing and competitive fishing, a lot of tournaments and stuff in the winter or in the summer. Yeah, with Devin Willis, who I think used to race Sportsman. We fished a lot of tournaments together, and we had a really good season doing that.
So what changed?
Doing that a lot.
Was this all work related? Work just got too busy for you to travel? Was it that simple?
Work got busy. Devin and I got, we were in like a really heated points battle for our fishing tournament trail up here, and we were just a lot of life going on, and growing up, not having as much time as you used to, more responsibilities, more stuff like that, not as much time to work on the race car or do that kind of stuff. So just I didn't have the time to travel, and a lot of our Saturdays were taken up and Sundays. So yeah, we did a lot of different things this year that I never got to do, and really had a good time doing it. But I still got to race a lot too.
Okay, I know a lot of racers fish for relaxation, for something different than racing, but I don't know many people who race competitively and fish competitively. Is there anything that crosses over there?
There's so much that crosses over.
Really?
Yeah, you'd never think so.
No.
But they're both very mental sports. They both require a ton of preparation to do properly and to be successful. A lot of preparation, a lot of hard work. They're pretty much the same people that do both. I joke with people. I say, if you took everyone from the races and gave them bass boats, you'd have a bass tournament. If you took all the people from a bass tournament and gave them race cars, you'd have a dirt car race. There's people talk to each other, and there's some guys that it's interesting. There's a lot of when you ask someone for a tip on a race car, they might tell you, they'll tell you some stuff, but they never tell you everything, kind of. And fishing's a lot like that, There's there's a lot of every decision you make affects something else that you make. It's a lot of keeping up with changes, just as a racetrack changes throughout the season or throughout the night. A body of water and the fish change throughout the season. They go through cycles. And then they also change throughout the day, too. So how you present to the fish and how you try and catch them changes. There's so many similarities. I could go on and on. But besides the act of driving the race car versus fishing, they're very similar sports, very competitive. And I really enjoy doing both of them. And it's my ability in racing, or my experience in racing, I think has helped me become better at fishing faster. That definitely it's funny how much they transfer over. Yeah.
Still need a truck and trailer. It's just now we got a bass boat instead of a race car in there, right? That's commonality
Yep,
too, isn't
same
it?
thing. Yeah, you're hauling a trailer, you're driving all over. You're waking up early, staying up late.
Yeah.
The whole
So you're
thing is
used
the
to
same,
that. Yeah.
Yeah, you're used to it. It's a lot of work, and it is what it's. I think fishing's helped me some things in racing too, like the way I look at certain things. But they definitely transfer over, and I've been blessed to be able to do both.
So do we see a mix of fishing and racing in 2023, or more or less of one or the other?
Yeah, I think it'll be a mix again. I really enjoy doing both. I really enjoy fishing. It's something some people might joke with me or make fun of me a little bit for, but it's something that I guess have always really enjoyed. But kind of when COVID hit,
You can still fish.
there was nothing to do, so I started fishing, and I realized, wow, like I really, really, I've always liked fishing, but
Same here.
I fished as long as I can remember.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just kind of got more and more into it, and I was like, wow, I really, really like this. And but being away from racing too kind of made me realize how much I did miss racing too, and it kind of allowed me to like refocus kind of how I wanted to race. I know I'm getting older. I'm not old by any means, but
No.
just I have a lot of responsibilities in life, and I don't have the time to put into racing like I once did. So I know I can't compete probably at the level I once did. I don't think I'll ever be able to run for a Super Dirt Series title or anything like that. But I just don't have the time to put the energy into that to do it right, without sacrificing a lot of other things, whether it's family, friends, other stuff. So I've kind of like realized the balance I want in my life, and I'm kind of racing around that balance. And I had a really good time at the end of the year going to some good races, and gotten to go to a couple tracks I haven't got to go to in a while, and like Cornwall and stuff. So it was a really, I guess I learned a lot about myself and kind of how I wanted to shape my career in racing and stuff going forward. And yeah.
I'm glad we had this talk then, because I kind of wondered, I'm sure a lot of you guys who were listening kind of wondered what happened to Michael Maresca. No, he was not abducted by aliens. I know some of you were thinking maybe with his past that might have happened. So more Cornwall. I had to slip that one in there, Mike. Just to get that
It's
one.
all good.
Do you think so? It's going to be more Mohawk and Cornwall this year, probably more than anything else.
Yeah, like my plan, like I like racing Mohawk on Fridays. It's a good place to go. Cornwall Sunday, I plan on going quite a few times. I'd like to hit Fulton a couple Saturdays, and I'll definitely mountain a couple times. And if there's any other like shows that I can get, I'll try and get to them. And a big race.
Now he's on Route 37. And he knew there was a spot coming up where we're going to lose him, and I think we're at that spot right now. So, Mike, I'm going to let you go, and I'll keep in touch.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you better now. But I'm going to be up to Mohawk soon.
Good.
I got to make a trip up that way for another reason soon. So when I do, I'll make sure I give you a call, and maybe we can get together. Sound good?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I appreciate.
I'm still good.
Oh, yeah, well, I only got less than a minute left at this point, so I'm not.
Oh, okay.
From my end, I'm just about done. But I'll get back in touch with you here in just a little bit, and I'll make sure we figure out a time we can get together and share some stories and maybe even do a little fishing, okay?
Absolutely. You let me know anytime.
I appreciate it, man. Hit the blue E, guys. Subscribe, turn on notifications, comments, all likes, all that good stuff. We'll be back with Mike and figure out more. And I'll make sure I see him in person here very, very soon.